Hey guys, just going to do a little unboxing here for the Sitivien ST236. This knife right here is supposed to have a brass shell and resin handle with a VG tin core Damascus blade. At least that's what it says on Amazon. So let's take a look at it and see what we're looking at. So it comes with their little microfiber cloth thingy, and then a sheath like thing, which seems like a lot of the Sitiviens come with this. Just kind of like a generic one, not specifically made for any knife, but there's that, and then here's the knife. It's a little bit smaller than I was expecting it to be. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit bigger than that, but of course when you look at it online, okay, so yeah, when you look at things online, if you don't actually read the size on things before you buy them, then you might not get a real representation of how big it is. So anyways, let's take a nice close look here at what we're looking at. So you got that resin there. Let's see, kind of give it a little wipe there. So got that resin over top of that shell, supposedly. Although if you look, their shell, then it's actually a pretty thin layer that actually it's resin on top of it, and then it looks like a little shell layer and then resin that goes underneath it. So it's kind of sandwiched in there, but yeah, I mean, that actually looks quite pretty. It's a pretty knife, which is why I bought it. I thought it was pretty. I didn't think it was going to be the most functional of knives, just because it doesn't actually have a pocket clip. And you know, it was $30, but yeah, it seems not very sharp. I mean, obviously it'll cut you, but I don't know that it would really even. Okay, it's kind of catching. Oh yeah, there you go. It catches the hair there. Yeah, you sort of catch the hair and pop it off. But yeah, I mean, I mostly just bought this knife because I thought it was pretty. So you got these brass bolsters here, and kind of cool little backspacer. One side on the pocket clip there, and screws in there. Yeah, so it's a pretty little knife. Something kind of interesting here. So you see it's got these little like jimping here, or texturing on this backspacer, and so it kind of stops a little bit here on this side here. It kind of continues a little bit further on that side. So maybe not the highest quality control on this knife, but that being said, you know, really it's not bad. Considering it's $30, I mean, it is centered. And yeah, I mean, I think it's actually quite pretty. So this is something I might, just, throw in the pocket for like a classy type affair, where, you want something that kind of looks, maybe more aesthetically pleasing than functional, although I mean, still going to be quite functional. So yeah, but as far as a inexpensive knife that looks pretty, got a little bit of like fibers kind of caught in the bolster that I'm trying to get out, but yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. It's probably worth $30. That being said, obviously I have a lot of knives, so how much pocket time this thing will actually get, I don't know. But it's like as a little art piece, I think it's pretty. That action could be a little bit smoother if you look in there. It looks like it's got some Teflon type washers in there, so not seeing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, I don't see any like phosphor bronze in there. I think it's just a Teflon washers, and it's a little bit, I don't know if you can hear that, but you can kind of hear it a little bit gritty there, so probably need to wash that out a little bit. It's got some factory gunk in there, but overall, for $30, not bad. You know, would I actually recommend this knife as like as like a everyday carry? You know, make it your everyday carry pocket knife? Probably not, but you know, for having, you know, something kind of pretty looking, and just more than anything, it's like a little art piece, then, you know, why not pick it up? You know, it's only, you know, $30 isn't too bad for it. So anyways, there you go. There's the Sitivien ST236 with the Damascus steel folding knife with your brass shell and resin handle and VG10 core Damascus. So there you go. All right, have a good one. Bye.